Will call.
School is right around the corner, and some kids love jumping right into a new school year. For other kids, though, their nerves can get the best of them. As parents, what you can do to help your child battle the first day of school nerves? Our contributing editor, Blanca is here with suggestions. So, Blanca, what are some ways kids show in their body language that they're nervous? They might not really want to be at school.
Well, it can be as subtle as breaking eye contact, but it can also be like their arms close to their body and it's tense, and shoulders will come up. I know you might think I'm exaggerating, but I've actually seen this. A lot of different kids will do this. Their feet and their legs get really close together.
Right.
Sometimes they'll kick the chair at their desk because they're nervous if they're standing up and they're talking to the class. So it comes on in a lot of different ways. Oh, and some kids will actually sway side to side.
Sway side to side.
Yep.
And other kids pick up on that, and that can sometimes make those kids who are nervous targets of bullying, perhaps.
Absolutely.
So how can kids maybe help combat that and be more sure, be more confident of themselves?
One thing is just by taking up some space, just spreading out. So whether their arms are out, whether they're leaning up against the wall, if they're standing up and talking to the group and they're at their desk, they can actually put their hands on the desk and lean forward just a little bit. It gives a very different look than if they're pulling back.
Okay.
So it comes across as more confident. You can teach your kids to put their hands on their hip as they're talking like this. Right?
I'm comfortable. I'm
comfortable.
confident.
You get the little hip hop going.
I rule the school.
That's right. Let them rule away.
Oh,
and eye
gosh.
contact is really important, particularly here in the United States.
What do you do about the shaky hands? A lot of kids, and even if some adults, get shaky hands when they're nervous, and then their voice starts to shake. How do you fix all that?
Well, with kids, one thing I like to tell them is they can put their hands behind their back. Or they can grab something, whether it's a pencil, whether it's a book, whether it's holding onto their chair.
Yeah.
So you're just substituting that behavior. It's much better to hold on or grab onto something than have shaky hands.
Maybe one of those stress balls on the desk?
Absolutely, that works
too. That
too.
way you don't notice it because it can be on your lap, you're doing your work, and maybe just
or
calming
actually
those
put it
nerves.
behind your back.
Put it behind your back.
Squeeze away.
All right, Blanca, thanks for all those great tips. I think adults can probably take something away from that as well.
Absolutely.
Not just back to school. You can continue the conversation with Blanca on Twitter. Her handle is @BlancaCobb. Remember to use the hashtag BlancaOn2.